In addition to hosting the World Youth Day in 2016 in Krakow, Poland also celebrated the 1050th anniversary of its conversion to Christianity. Since the year 966, the Catholic Church has played an important religious, cultural, and political role in the country. Catholics believe that Jesus Christ is present in the Eucharist in a true, real, and substantial way, with his body and blood, with his soul and divinity. In this way, he makes his sacrifice on the cross present and actual. He becomes our food and drink with his blood and body, uniting us with him. There have been many Eucharistic miracles around the world that attest to the truth of this belief. In 2008, Sokółka, Poland, a consecrated host was accidentally dropped on the floor, placed in water, and later observed bleeding. Under scientific analysis, the host was shown to be part of the heart muscle. A similar miracle happened in Legnica. After years of scientific studies, the Legnica miracle has been confirmed as authentic by the local bishop and the Vatican's Congregation for the Doctrine of Faith. Our church has about 6,000 parishioners. The parish was established in 1968, and we still have our very first pastor, who celebrated 61 years of priesthood. The people come from a variety of backgrounds, but the materially and spiritually poor dominate. Only 16% parishioners practice their Catholic faith. Our parish is not special compared to others, but something significant happened here. On Christmas Day, during the first Holy Mass, this verse was part of the Gospel reading. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. John chapter 1, verse 14. While distributing Holy Communion, by accident, one of our priests dropped the consecrated host on the floor. He picked it up, and we put it in the chalice with water to the tabernacle to let it dissolve. Things like this happen sometimes, and usually the Holy Host dissolves on its own. But this one did not.
Czasami tak bywa, że po prostu, że zdarza się czasami rzeczywiście, że komunia święta upadnie. No i zwykle się właśnie hostia rozpuszczała, a ta właśnie nie chciała. Bo właśnie zauważyliśmy.
We noticed the appearance of red stains on it. We informed our bishop about this incident. He decided to wait 2 weeks. The host sank to the bottom of the chalice, but the scalded part with red stains rose to the top of the water. Then the bishop decided to call a special committee to look for the explanation of this sign. The scientific research began. The first tests were performed by the Department of Forensic Medicine in Wrocław.
Która miała wyjaśnić, odpowiedzieć na kilka pytań, jak mamy rozumieć te znaki.
They informed us that the red stains were not the result of human bacteria or any fungus. Then the Department of Forensic Medicine analyzed the host's histological image, and fragments were found to contain parts of cross-strained muscles, most similar to the heart muscle. Additional tests also determined the tissue to be of human origin, and found that the heart muscle fragments bore signs of distress. Our bishop presented the matter to the Vatican's Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith in Rome. Finally, we received permission to publicize this incident as a supernatural event, and were allowed to expose the miraculous host to the faithful. On July 2nd, 2016, we officially exposed the Holy Host in a special monstrance to the public. People now come to our church to adore Jesus and to pray.
Powstaje pytanie, jak mam rozumieć tego typu ten znak, cudowny znak. Na pewno jest to podpis Pana Jezusa pod każdą
In my
Eucharystią.
opinion, Jesus leaves his signature in every Eucharistic host. He wants to tell us that he is present in his body and blood during the Holy Mass as celebrated by the Catholic priest. This is a big help for us to come to deeper understanding of the miracle of the Eucharist and to accept this special gift of his body and blood with more dignity and reverence.
Dobrzy święty byli dobrze przygotowani, żebyśmy ją godnie przeżywali, żebyśmy także nie zaniedbywali spowiedzi świętej, przyjmowali z godnością komunię świętą. Skoro
The results of the scientific test tell us that the heart muscle is in agony. We should ask ourselves, why did he decide to give us a sign of his presence in this way? Because he wants to tell us that he suffers. We are called to penance, to make recompense for Catholics who are lukewarm and for others who maybe intentionally reject the mercy of God and prefer to live apart from him.
nie szanują Eucharystii, nie szanują Ewangelii Świętej. Jaki będzie bieg wydarzeń?
We do not know what will happen in the future, but today we are called to pay a special attention to this miracle and to share it with others.
Ale tak samo i każe nam też głosić to, co nam przekazuje i to też czynimy.